Crafting legends, the Beatles' journey from Liverpool to legacy. In the bustling city of Liverpool, England, amidst the post-war reconstruction, the seeds of a musical revolution were sown. The Beatles, a band that would go on to shape the contours of popular music, began their journey in this working-class city. Their humble beginnings in the early 1960s, playing in small clubs and honing their craft, laid the foundation for their meteoric rise to fame. The formation of the band in 1960 marked a pivotal moment in music history. John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, and Ringo Starr, each bringing their unique talents and perspectives, came together to create a sound that was at once familiar and revolutionary. This quartet, through their shared vision and relentless dedication, embarked on a journey that would lead them to the pinnacle of musical acclaim. Their appearance on The Ed Sullivan Show in 1964 was a cultural watershed, introducing the Beatles to a vast American audience and igniting the spark of Beatlemania across the Atlantic. This television moment, watched by millions, underscored the band's international appeal and marked the beginning of their domination of the American music scene. Beatlemania, a phenomenon characterized by frenzied fans and sold-out tours, swept across the globe. The Beatles, with their catchy tunes and charismatic personas, became the quintessential soundtrack of the 1960s. Their international tours set new records for attendance and showcased the band's ability to captivate audiences beyond their British origins. The release of Please Please Me, their debut studio album, heralded the arrival of the Beatles as a musical force to be reckoned with. This album, with its innovative sound and youthful energy, captured the spirit of the times and set the stage for a series of groundbreaking albums that would redefine the possibilities of popular music. The Beatles embarked on a transformative musical journey, evolving from their early pop love songs to a more complex, psychedelic sound. This shift was emblematic of their willingness to explore beyond the conventional boundaries of the era's music scene. Their innovative approach heralded a new chapter in rock and roll, where the album Rubber Soul marked a departure from their previous work, showcasing a maturity in their lyrical themes and musical compositions. Their appearance on The Ed Sullivan Show in 1964 became a cultural milestone, introducing the Beatles to a vast American audience. This appearance not only solidified their international fame, but also sparked a cultural revolution as millions tuned in, captivated by their charisma and unique sound. The Beatles were no longer just a British phenomenon. They had become a global sensation. Beatlemania ensued, a feverish fan frenzy that swept across continents. The Beatles' tours were met with unprecedented excitement, with fans lining up for hours, screaming and fainting at their concerts. This level of adoration was unseen in the music world, showcasing the band's extraordinary impact on their fans and the cultural zeitgeist of the 1960s. Their studio albums, starting with Please Please Me, broke new ground. Each release was eagerly anticipated and critically acclaimed, with the Beatles continually pushing the boundaries of what was expected in popular music. Their albums became more than just collections of songs. They were cohesive works of art that captured the imagination of a generation. The Beatles were pioneers in the use of studio technology, experimenting with new sounds and recording techniques. Their willingness to explore and innovate led to the creation of music that was rich in texture and complexity. This experimentation was a key factor in their enduring legacy, influencing countless artists and shaping the future of music production. In the mid-1960s, John Lennon's offhand remark that the Beatles were more popular than Jesus ignited a firestorm of controversy, particularly in the United States. This statement, which was initially part of a broader interview on the band's fame, spurred public bonfires of Beatles records and merchandise, marking a tumultuous chapter in their career. Their spiritual quest led the Beatles to India in 1968, seeking enlightenment under the guidance of Maharishi Mahesh Yogi. This journey was pivotal, not only for their personal growth, but also for the profound influence it had on their music. It introduced a rich tapestry of Eastern sounds and philosophies into Western pop culture, forever altering the musical landscape. Amidst the backdrop of the Vietnam War, the Beatles emerged as vocal critics, lending their influential voices to the anti-war movement. Songs like Revolution captured the zeitgeist of the era, resonating with a generation in tumult and cementing their status as more than mere entertainers, but as pivotal cultural figures. The creation of Apple Corps in 1968 marked the Beatles' foray into the business side of music, aiming to create a utopian creative outlet for artists. However, the venture quickly became mired in financial mismanagement and internal disputes, reflecting and perhaps exacerbating the growing fissures within the band. By 1970, the culmination of artistic differences, business tensions, and personal disputes led to the inevitable dissolution of the Beatles. This breakup marked the end of an era, not only for the band, but for the millions of fans worldwide. Yet it also heralded the beginning of their individual journeys in music and beyond. Following the disbandment of the Beatles in 1970, each member embarked on a solo journey, continuing to shape the musical landscape. John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, and Ringo Starr pursued individual careers, crafting albums that reflected their personal evolution beyond the collective identity they once shared. The world mourned the loss of John Lennon in 1980, a tragedy that echoed profoundly across the globe, followed by the passing of George Harrison in 2001. Their legacies, enriched by their solo work and contributions to music and peace, continue to inspire and resonate, transcending the temporal bounds of their lives. In the mid-1990s, the Beatles found a way to reunite musically, releasing Free as a Bird and Real Love, songs that were completed using John Lennon's demo recordings. These tracks were greeted with excitement and nostalgia, serving as a poignant reminder of the band's enduring harmony and creative synergy. The opening of Love by Cirque du Soleil in Las Vegas marked a significant tribute to the Beatles' musical legacy. This show, a fusion of acrobatics and live music, encapsulates the spirit and innovation of the Beatles, introducing their timeless sound to new generations in a vibrant contemporary format. The remastering and re-release of the Beatles' classic albums have introduced their music to the digital age, ensuring that the quality and essence of their sound endure. These modern presentations of their work not only celebrate the Beatles' historical impact, but also solidify their relevance in today's musical landscape, captivating a new era of listeners. The Beatles' influence transcends generations, permeating the fabric of contemporary music across genres. Their innovative approach to songwriting and recording, coupled with their undeniable charm, continues to inspire a wide array of today's artists. From rock bands to solo pop acts, the echoes of their creativity are unmistakable, proving that their legacy is as vibrant today as it was in the 1960s. In their exploration of Indian music and instruments, the Beatles played a pivotal role in introducing and popularizing these sounds in the Western world. George Harrison's sitar on tracks like Norwegian Wood marked a turning point, blending Eastern and Western musical traditions and sparking a fascination with Indian culture that influenced countless musicians thereafter. The educational value of the Beatles' lyrics, with their storytelling prowess and introspective depth, has been widely acknowledged. Their songs, rich in narrative and emotion, serve as a testament to the band's literary talents. These compositions not only entertain but also enlighten, offering insights into the human condition and the complexities of love and life. The Beatles achieved unparalleled critical and commercial success, setting records that still stand today. Their music, characterized by its innovation and diversity, catapulted them to global fame, resulting in record-breaking sales and a lasting impact on the music industry. Their achievements underscore their status as one of the most successful and influential bands in history. The legacy of the Beatles has been immortalized through an array of movies, documentaries, and books, each delving into the band's journey, their personal lives, and the cultural phenomenon they became. These works contribute to the understanding and appreciation of the Beatles' impact, ensuring that their story continues to captivate and educate future generations. In the annals of music history, the figure of George Martin towers as a pivotal architect behind the Beatles' sound. Dubbed the fifth Beatle, Martin's classical background and innovative studio techniques were instrumental in transforming the band's raw talent into the sophisticated, multi-layered compositions that charmed the world. The Beatles revolutionized the studio recording process, treating the album as an art form in itself. This conceptual approach marked a departure from traditional record making, allowing the band to experiment with unconventional recording techniques, thereby setting new standards for musical production that would influence generations of artists. At the heart of their early days, Liverpool's Cavern Club stands as a crucible for the Beatles' initial sound and style. The intimate venue served as a testing ground for the group's burgeoning talent, hosting their performances and helping to cultivate a loyal fan base that would soon expand beyond imagination. The Beatles were not merely musicians, they were catalysts for change, embodying the social and cultural revolutions of the 1960s. Their music, infused with themes of love, peace, and resistance, became anthems for a generation seeking to reshape the world, marking the band as icons of a transformative era. The enduring appeal of the Beatles' music transcends generations, a testament to its timeless quality. Their songs continue to resonate, capturing the imagination of new listeners and offering a musical lexicon that remains as relevant and powerful today as it was over half a century ago. In recent years, Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr have continued to enchant the world, each embarking on their own musical endeavors. Their solo performances and collaborative projects serve as a testament to the enduring legacy of the Beatles, proving that the spirit of the band lives on through its remaining members. The Beatles' induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame stands as a monumental recognition of their unparalleled contribution to music and culture. This honor celebrates not just their groundbreaking records, but also the indelible mark they've left on the world, solidifying their place in the annals of music history. The families of the Beatles play a crucial role in preserving the rich legacy of the band. Through various initiatives and projects, they ensure that the story of the Beatles continues to inspire and influence generations, maintaining a vibrant connection to the roots of modern music. In the digital age, the Beatles' music has found a new lease of life on streaming services and video games, introducing their timeless sound to a younger audience. This digital resurrection has allowed the Beatles to transcend the bounds of time, making their music as accessible and influential as ever. Fan clubs and conventions have become a cornerstone in keeping the Beatles' legacy vibrant and alive. These gatherings, both virtual and in person, foster a sense of community among fans, offering a space to celebrate the music, share stories, and continue the tradition of Beatlemania for years to come. The Beatles' music transcends generations, embodying a timeless appeal that continues to captivate audiences worldwide. Their songs, characterized by innovative melodies and profound lyrics, have become anthems of various life moments, illustrating the band's unparalleled ability to resonate with listeners from all walks of life. This enduring relevance speaks volumes about their artistry and the universal language of their music. Beyond mere entertainment, the Beatles' legacy is a testament to their profound impact on music, culture, and society. Their journey from Liverpool's Cavern Club to global superstardom charted a course for future musicians, shaping the landscape of the music industry and influencing countless artists across genres. Their innovative use of studio technology and the concept album pioneered new pathways for creative expression. The Beatles' story is unique, marked by groundbreaking achievements and a profound influence that extends beyond music to the social and cultural revolutions of the 1960s. Their ability to evolve artistically while maintaining widespread popularity is unparalleled, making their narrative a captivating study of genius, collaboration, and transformation. Reflecting on the Beatles' contribution, it becomes clear that their music is more than just sound. It's a cultural phenomenon that continues to inspire and educate. Their legacy, preserved through various mediums and celebrated by fans new and old, remains a beacon of creativity and unity in a fragmented world. To truly appreciate the magnitude of the Beatles' impact, one must delve into their rich history and explore the depth of their contributions. I encourage all viewers to subscribe to the Music Educator YouTube channel for more inspiring stories about music legends like the Beatles, whose extraordinary journey exemplifies the transformative power of music.